So, hello students. So, in the last class, we have discussed about the double layer of the lipid, that is fluid mosaic model, their fluidity, and the presence of the cholesterol and their role. Right. So, importance of the cholesterol in the lipid fluid mosaic model. So, if there is a high cholesterol in the lipid bilayer, then your membrane will less have the less fluidity, right, and also less permeability. So we have discussed in the last class a different selective permeability, right. So there is no permeability of the charged molecule and the large molecule, so there is a dedicated transport channels that we will discuss in the third unit, the transporters, different transporter for the different molecules. Right, so here we understand the fundamental structure of the lipid, structure of the membrane. Right, so there is a phospholipid, there is a glycolipids, right, there is a cholesterol in the membrane. So mainly the glycolipids present on the extracellular region, means outside the cell. There are one cell, there are two cell, right. So there are one cell, two cell, and in between there is a space that is called extracellular cellular space. So those glycolipids actually found in those regions, right. And there are many other lipids which are also found in the inner side as well as the outer side, just like PIP, phosphatidylinositol, and serine, right. So these are specific to the inner side surface, and glycolipid particularly is specific to the outer side surface. So asymmetric distribution of phospholipids on the membrane. And also we have discussed there is a different ratio of the lipid, means one is phospholipid, one is the glycolipid, and one is the phospholipid, one is the glycolipid. मैं कट कर दूंगा, ले लो। इस पे किया, फिर तनाक से उस पे लगा लिया। मैंने बोला ना इसका वो चेंज करो। So we have also discussed about the different ratio of the phospholipid in different organ of the system, like in ER, in the smooth ER, in the rough ER, in the Golgi, in the nucleus membrane, in the plasma membrane. So there is a different distribution of the phospholipid, glycolipids, cholesterol, and phosphatidylserine, ethanolamine, and PIP, means they are different percentage, right. So now we will discuss today's class, that is lipid clustering. Means if there is a breakage in the membrane, if there is a small fragment of the lipid, then what is the nature of clustering, means in which structure it will go. If there is a small fragment of the lipid, then what is the probability of going in a particular structure, means it can form the double layer, it can form the circular liposomes, or it can form any other structure, means bilayer structure or the single layer structure. I mean, what would be the possible structure of the lipid, that we will discuss in the lipid clustering basically, right. So a very basic distribution of this lipid clustering is that reduces the amount of hydrophobic surface exposed to water, means it is a fundamental nature of the lipid that it wants to avoid their hydrophobic surface from the water, right. So their hydrophobic surface he wants to away from the water, right. So as you can see in this structure, so this one is the phospholipid, this one is the hydrophobic region, hydrophilic region, head group, right. So where there is a phosphate and some other nitrogenous functional group, and then this one is the hydrophobic alkyl chain, means fatty acid chain, right. So this portion is called hydrophobic. So along with hydrophobic, region, there is an arrangement of the water molecule. So these are the water molecule, right? So these are the water molecule. So they are the highly ordered structure. So along with this hydrophobic region, water makes a very ordered structure, right? And in normal condition, there is a flickering cluster of the H2O molecule in the bulk phases. I mean, if there is a lot of molecules, then it may be the, makes this kind of a structure. But when there is an addition of the any lipid, right? So in that environment, then so around that fatty acid chain, there is a ordered, highly ordered molecule of the water is there, right? So what happened? Dispersion of the lipid into the H2O means if you see there is a one molecule, one molecule, one molecule. So their arrangement of the water is very ordered. These are not ordered, unordered actually. They makes this like of structure or this kind of the structure, but near to the lipid, they actually forms a order structure, right? So what is the role of this ordered structure actually? It actually minimizes the number of molecule in the cell of ordered water at the lipid water interface. Means this ordering of water actually minimizes the number of water molecule which actually exposed to this fatty acid, right? So lipid water interface resulting in an increase in entropy. So this actually increase the entropy, right? So hydrophobic interactions among the lipid molecule means this molecule have this hydrophobic interaction with this molecule. So this region actually tends to come near to each other. Means if this portion is hydrophobic and this portion is hydrophobic, then there is a natural fundamental rule that they come to each other and expose that area of each other, so that there should not come any water molecule in that particular area. So this area is avoid of water, there is no water molecule is here, right? So they are happy, this hydrophobic region is happy. But what about this area? So this is surrounded by a ordered molecule that actually increase the entropy, right? So hydrophobic interactions among the lipid molecule provide the thermodynamic driving force for the formation and maintenance of the cluster. Means this nature of this hydrophobic interaction nature actually drive the force to makes the a layer, formation, clustering of lipids, right? So cluster of the lipid molecule, only lipid portion at the edge of the cluster force the ordering of the water. Fewer H2O molecules are ordered and entropy is increased. So there is arrangement of the less water in this portion, means they are in the ordered condition, but their natural condition is this is the natural condition. So they are not in this condition, they are ordered towards the lipid fatty acid, ordered here, but they increase the entropy, right? Naturally they are found in this condition, but when lipid enters, then they surround the lipid molecule and create a such kind of this structure, right? So this is while this processing, right? So arrangement of these lipid molecule, while this processing, that actually hydrophobic thermodynamic driving force provide to make some structure. And what is that structure? That structure may be the micelles, may be the bilayer, and may be the liposome. Means depending on the precise condition, percentage and the nature of the lipid. What is the nature of the lipid? There may be the three type of the lipid aggregates. So that thermodynamic driving force actually allow these molecules, these lipid molecules to aggregate. Particularly these three type of the molecules of the lipid can aggregate in these forms. can form when amphipathic lipids are mixed with the water, right? So one is the micelles, and then bilayer, and then liposome. So one by one we will take the example and see the logic behind this, why they form this structure. So first one is the micelles, right? So micelles are spherical structure, means it is round, and that contains anywhere from a few dozen to a few thousands amphipathic molecule. Means these are very spherical small structure, they can contain this dozens to thousands, mean this molecule 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So they are, I mean, arranged like this. So now you can see here the all the hydrophobic region tends to the center, right? So all this is not a bilayer, right? So this micelle is not the bilayer. Mind one thing, membrane is bilayer, but here when there is a breakage or anything happens, then if an individual phospholipid are coming or lipid are coming in the water, if you mix the lipid in the water, then this kind of the structure may be forms. Micelles means there is only one layer, means hydrophilic region is here and hydrophobic region here. All hydrophobic groups are sequestered from water, means to avoid the water they actually have this arrangement. This one is the hydrophobic, water तो outside में है, तो water से बचने के लिए उन्होंने ये वाला portion अंदर अंदर की तरफ किया हुआ है. So ordered cell of H2O molecule is minimized. अब water molecule ordered condition में इसके बाहर नहीं लग सकते, and entropy is further increased, right? So ordered molecule अब नहीं है, so entropy is further increased. So arranged with their hydrophobic region in the interior and hydrophilic head groups at the surface. This is the arrangement. So this is called micelles, right? So what is the nature, how they converts in this structure? So there is a reason behind this, right? So what is the reason? Reason is head group versus the chain of the fatty acid, right? So when micelles forms, there should be some logic, right? So micelles formation is favored when the cross sectional area of the head group, means this group, when the cross sectional area of this head group is greater than that of the acyl chain, this side chain in the fatty acid. Means अगर आपका head region बड़ा है, big है as compared to the acyl chain, then it will go for the micelles formation, right? So this is individual unit or wedge shaped cross section of the head greater than that of the side chain. So this head region is bigger than side chain, so they forms like this structure, right? So now you think about the drug. If any drug which is hydrophobic in nature, so you can fit your drug in this side. If that drug is hydrophobic in nature, then you can put the drug inside this micelles here, right? So there are many drugs which are dissolved in oil, just like vitamin E, many enzymes, right? So fat soluble vitamins, usually you must have seen the tablets of the vitamin, tablets of the multivitamin tablet supplements, they actually contain a oil. There is a very soft gel like capsules are there. So what is the reason behind that? That because they are dissolved in the fat. So when we deliver a fat dissolved drug into patients or into body, then this micelle may be used to dissolve that drug. So that drug will come here and dissolve in this area, because drug is hydrophobic and this region is hydrophobic, then they are supporting to each other. So that drug will mix here, and this one is the hydrophilic that loves to the water, right? So the bottom line is the logic behind the formation of the micelles is cross sectional area of the head, this region, cross section area of the head is greater than acyl side chain of in the fatty acid, right? So what is the example? Lysophospholipid एंड डिटर्जेंट सच एज सोडियम डोडिसाइल सल्फेट, जो एसडीएस होता है, एसडीएस से हम लोग जेल इलेक्ट्रोफोरेसिस चलाते हैं ना सोडियम डोडिसाइल सल्फेट से, सो सेम डिटर्जेंट है वो भी, तो दैट वी यूज इन द एसडीएस पेज, राइट, फॉर टू रन द प्रोटीन. So SDS actually forms the micelles. Lysophospholipids also and the detergents also form the micelles. This kind of the structure they form. Right, now you can see the whole picture of this, right? So dispersion of the lipid into the H2O water, there is a ordered arrangement of the water molecule, then there is a layered formation because of the hydrophobic dynamic force, actually thermodynamic force that tends to these lipid molecule actually interact to each other by the hydrophobic force, and then finally if they interact to each other then they forms this kind of the structure, circle structure. So one molecule, one, so finally they make this kind of the micelles. All hydrophobic groups are sequestered from water, ordered cell of H2O molecule is minimized and entropy is further increased, right? So this is formation of the micelle, why it forms, in which condition it forms. Now we have understand. The second is the bilayer, right? So here is the bilayer, second type of aggregates is the bilayer, and third one is the liposome, right? So bilayer is very you can say unstable structure. Why? Reason you know. Why? Because this area is always exposed to the water, so this forms not for a longer period of time. I mean quickly it forms and converts into some other forms. So what is the bilayer? And it is found in the membrane, but membrane is a circle. Bilayer in the membrane is, that is the circle, right? So in circle this portion will not exposed actually, right? So bilayer in which two lipid monolayer leaflets from two dimensional sheets. Bilayer formation occurs most readily when the cross section area of the head group and the acyl side chain are similar. Means here what is the condition? Condition is when cross section area of the head and the acyl chain, fatty acid chain, are the similar, right? So long fatty acid chain, if there is a long fatty acid chains, then they may be the similar, so they can makes the bilayer, right? So what is the example? Glycerophospholipids and sphingolipids. Glycerol means phospholipids, glycerophospholipids, basic phospholipids actually, and the sphingolipids in which they forms the bilayer structure, right? So the hydrophobic portion interacts with each other, hydrophobic portion interacts with each other, and the hydrophilic head group interacts with the water. The bilayer sheet is relatively unstable and spontaneously forms a third type of aggregate. Why? I have given you the reason, right? So this is actually continuously exposed to the water, so this is thermodynamically unstable than others, right? This can stable for a very shorter period of time, but it is unstable, right? So it can forms a third type of the aggregate, and which name is liposome. So now you can see here this liposome is actually the double layer. Micelles was the single layer, but this liposome is the double layer. Double layer means the head is here and head is here, and their hydrophobic region is here. So this phospholipid and their tail, this phospholipid and their, just like a membrane. Membrane is double layered, so this liposome is also double layered, right? So liposome used for many drug delivery. If your drug is water soluble, then you can store here, you can store the drug here, right? In the aqueous cavity you can store drug here. So if your drug is fat soluble, then you can store in the micelles. Simple. right? So this bilayer sheet is relatively unstable and spontaneously forms the liposome, a third type of the aggregate, right? So it folds back on itself to form a hollow sphere, a vesicle, or the liposome. So this is called a liposome. This vesicle is called a liposome. This one is the bilayer. This bilayer converts to the liposome actually. Right. So by forming the vesicles or the bilayers, lose their hydrophobic edges region, achieving maximum stability in their aqueous environment. These bilayer vesicles enclose the water, creating a separate aqueous compartment. As I said, this is a separate aqueous compartment. So it is likely that the precursor to the first living cell. It is, if it is a aqueous layer, just you can compare it with the cell, a single cell, right? So this is the aqueous phase, right? So this aqueous phase you can compare with the cytosol of the cytoplasm of the cell. So it may be the cytoplasm of the cell. If you increase the structure of this, if you increase the liposome structure, then there may be the vacant position that is filled with the water. So that may be the cytoplasm, and there may be the some different organ. So it is believed that this may be the precursor to the first living cells, resembles liposomes. So first living cells that resembles to the liposome, their aqueous content segregated from the rest of the world by a hydrophobic cell, means जो ये पूरा rest of the world है outside का, that is separated by this layer. So individual in this side aqueous cavity, many organs can be reside, many functions can be done that is not affected by the surroundings. Means not much more affected, right? So this may be the precursor for the first living cell, this liposome. Right, so this is all about the three form of the membrane. One is the myceli, second one is the bilayer, and third one is the liposome. So myceli is stable. Inside there is a fat region, fat soluble region in the bilayer which is unstable, and third one is the liposome. So liposome has both side actually hydrophilic region. Right, so liposome can be used for the delivery of the drug which is water soluble, and the myceli can be used for those drugs which are hydrophobic in nature. Right, so after that, after understanding of this myceli and the liposome, now we understand the emulsion. Emulsion means emulsion of water and oil. So when this liposome and myceli is formed, when you add water and oil, right? So now you understand the structure of these two molecule. Now you easily understand the emulsion, right? So what is the emulsion? Emulsion is a dispersion of a liquid as globules in the another liquid. Means एक liquid को आप दूसरे liquid में डाल के उसको उसका immersion बना रहे हो. So it depends on what is the percentage of both the things, what is bigger and what is lesser, right? So liquid that is immiscible with the first one. So here there are two layers. One is here one, that is the fat, and the second is the second is the fat and one is the water. So when you share this mix with, then there is a droplets like structure form, right? So out of two participating liquid in the dispersion system, one may be the water and one may be the oil. So broadly emulsion are the following types. These emulsions may be oil in water. So oil dispersed in water means the water content should be higher as compared to the oil, right? The second one, water in oil. So oil content is higher than water. Means if you take the 5-liter oil right here and take 100 ml of water and disperse this. So this is called water in oil. Oil percentage is bigger, right? And third one is the multiple emulsion, water, oil, water. So multiple emulsion. So as the two liquids are immiscible means which cannot be dissolved in each other, immiscible with one another a third component is added to stabilize the system, and it is known as emulsifiers. Emulsifying agent means if two liquids are the immiscible, so to make their mixing condition, there is a emulsifier, so we have to add the emulsifier in those things. So now you can see the clear cut structure of this different kind of the emulsion. The first one is oil in water. Oil in water means water content is high, so this blue color is the water, right? And oil is this one. So this head region, as we have understand, that is the hydrophilic region, and this one is the tail region, that is the hydrophobic. So all the tail actually tends to each other, so they makes the circular structure which is hydrophobic, and these head region actually love to water, so that's why they tends to the outside, right? So they can disperse like oil droplets. So these are the oil droplets, right? So you can do this experiment in your home. In the bucket, full of bucket, you just drop 4-5 drop of the oil and then disperse them and then see their formation, right? Micellar formation, water dispersion medium. So here water in oil, so this is full of oil, right? This is full of water, oil, and here these light molecules are the water, right? So water is the hydrophilic. So this head region of the lipid is also hydrophilic. So hydrophilic interacting to each other. So if there any drug which is dissolved in this water, then and the base is the fat, so now you can take the base as a fat, right, or the oil, and drug can be dissolved in this water. So this kind of the drug is also available in the market, just like vaccines and all these things, right? So this is two types. Difference between oil in water and water in oil emulsion, right? So there is emulsifier in between these two. So what is the benefit and what is the differences between these two? So this one is the oil in water, means oil content is higher, and here water in oil. So the cream which we use nowadays, the earlier they were based on this, means less water, high oil, just like Boroplus. So you feel very uneasy. But now the trend started that there must be more water, means base should be the water, and there should be the very less oil, so that is very soft and easily dry, right? So nowadays the cream is actually the depending on oil in water base, not water in oil base, just like a Boroplus, right? So the continuous phase, outer phase is water. In this condition, good spreadability on the skin के ऊपर अच्छे से spread हो जाता है, sensitive against electrolytes, could be easily diluted with the water, has electric conductivity, light skin feel, right? So this is more important, light skin feel. So everybody wants to feel very light, means when you apply the cream, mostly, I mean, particularly girls actually apply this different kind of the cream on their skin, so that should not be very greasy, very oily actually. So they like this kind of the cream. So stabilization with the gum such as xanthan gum needs high HLB emulsifiers. So on the other hand, this water in oil, that is the oil based emulsion, this continuous phase is the lipid phase, may feels very greasy and heavy. Just feel the Boroplus. Water resistance, but there are some benefit. If if those kind of the cream were there in the past, then there is a much more benefit of those creams. So they were greasy and heavy, they were water resistance, so there is no dehydration from your skin, no conductivity, viscosity controls with the waxes, less sensitive to the microbial contamination. There is very less contamination, microbial contamination to your skin, so your skin is protective with fungal and bacterial infection. by using this greasy heavy emulsion. Occlusive effect, need low HLV emulsifier, stabilization with electrolytes, right? So there are, of course, there are benefit of this, but nowadays we feel very light, we feel very comfortable by this emulsion rather than oil based emulsion. But oil based emulsion is good for health actually. Little bit uneasy, but this is good for health because they are the bacterial resistance, they are the water resistance, right? So these are the benefits of this. So what is the HLB emulsifier? Hydrophilic lipophilic balance. There is a balance. So there is a scaling from 0 to 20. So 0 to 20 scaling divide into two parts, 0 to 10, right, and above 10, 10 to 20. So this hydrophilic lipophilic balance of a surfactant is a measure of the degree to which it is hydrophilic or the lipophilic. Means HLP balance, HLB actually balance will tell you whether this chemical or this cream is hydrophilic or the lipophilic by their degree, right, by their number scaling. So determined by the calculating value for the different region of the molecules like this one. So HLV is 20 into mH divided by m. So right. So what is the mH? mH is the molar mass of the hydrophilic protein of the molecule, hydrophilic portion of the molecule. And what is the m? M is the molecular mass of the whole molecule, and that will come in the scale of 0 to 20. So if towards 0, if it is 0, then that is completely lipophilic or hydrophobic. Means less than 10 towards 0, it means that is lipophilic. फैट ज़्यादा होगा उसमें, लिपोफिलिक, हाइड्रोफोबिक ज़्यादा होगा, राइट, तो लेस होगा. एंड इफ इट इज 20, completely hydrophilic and lipophilic, lipophobic, हाइड्रोफिलिक होगा, राइट. सो above 10 towards 20, 20 वाला तो completely होगा, 0 वाला completely लिपोफिलिक होगा, लेकिन 0 to 10 और 10 to 20 के बीच में partially, not a completely but partially hydrophilic, right? So this is greater than 10, lipid soluble, water insoluble. If it is greater than 10, water soluble and the lipid insoluble, right? So इसका मतलब ये 10 to 20 के बीच में water soluble, right, और less than 10, 0 to 10 के बीच में lipid soluble. Basic fundamental. Parenteral emulsions. Some definition of the emulsions can be put forth to the parenteral context with the droplet size ranging 0.1 to 5 micrometer in the diameter with the stringent sterility control. Alright, so if you talk about the injection, if you talk about the vaccines, right, so injections that contain a different kind of the emulsifiers actually. There are the different component of that drug, right, or the injection or the vaccines. So what was those? So one is the lipid, oily phase. In oily phase, what we can take? We can take triolin, soybean oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil, sesame oil, castor oil, right? And I mean these are the LCT in category, right? And there is a MCT category, that may be the coconut oil, medium chain actually, right? And there is a tributyrene, vitamin E and other approved lipid also may be taken. And the other component is the emulsifier. Emulsifier may be the neutral lecithin, lecithin is the phospholipid, polyethylene glycol, modified phosphatidyl ethanolamine, PIP, right, PEG, pluronic acid, and there may be more, right? So third one is the aqueous phase, that is the liquid phase or water phase you can say. So we can take the glycerine, sorbitol or xylitol, right, pH approximately 7 to 8, and some are the antioxidants such as tocopherol, ascorbic acid, right, many more. These are the component of the injections. how they make it, they can take the oil phase, then you can add I mean oil phase, and then you can add in the water. This is the base is the water, and then rotate with this rotator, high shear mixture actually mix them, then there is a coarse emulsion, right? Then you pass this coarse emulsion with a high pressure pump, then there is a minute particles have been done with this, that is called microfluidization, right? So coarse emulsion can go again for a very porous, very small molecules, right? There is a ice bath and then look like fine emulsion, then you can store it in the different vials of the injection and store as per your need. And there is a again heat sterilization, may there should not be any contamination in these vials, and you can store it at 4 degree, right, as per the recommendation of the drug, right? So drug in this injection, what kind of things may be there, that just I want to make you see the picture of that injections solution actually. This is that. So this injection maybe have different kind of the emulsion solution, right? So it may be the drug. So here is the drug, red color is the drug. So many drugs can be in the water directly if it is dissolved in the lipid. So here this is the perfect molecule carrying the drug, this one and is this one. So inside this lipid there is a drug which is dissolved here. So some drugs maybe the adhere on the surface of this molecule, right? Some drugs associated with this membrane structure, this is very stable structure, this is less stable structure. And some drugs may some phospholipid layer may makes this liposome like structure, right? So phospholipids, liposomes, this is the liposome structure, and phospholipid bilayer, this is bilayer, this is very less stable. So in the whole, I mean to say, in the whole solution of the injection, different kind of the population may be there, right? So your exact objective population is this, but you cannot avoid these populations also, right? So injection contains all of these things. So what is the application in food? In food, oil in water means base is water, then addition of the oil emulsion. For example, crema, foam in espresso coffee oil, right? So coffee oil in the water, espresso, homogenized milk, emulsion of the milk, fat in the water, उसमें फैट का emulsion होता है in water. Water in oil emulsion are the less common in the food but still exist, like butter. Water in oil emulsion, butter and emulsion of the water in the butter fat means water का emulsion butter fat के अंदर, that is example of the butter. In the nutrition, so intralipid and other balanced lipid emulsions provide essential fatty acids. I mean we can directly take as a medicine. Linoleic acid, unsaturated fatty acid, linolenic acid, omega-6 fatty acid, we have already discussed this, found in the whale fish, omega-6 fatty acid, omega-3 fatty acid, alpha linolenic acid, omega-3 fatty acids. I mean these all are the unsaturated fatty acids. So we can take it as a supplement by a emulsion, right? So for people who are unable to get the nutrition via an oral diet, we can take by the tablets or emulsions, right? In the healthcare, so in the pharmaceuticals, hair styling, personal hygiene, cosmetics, so emulsion are frequently used in the cream, in the spray, many things. In the hygienic condition, in cosmetics, many creams and all available, right? So these emulsions include the creams, ointments, liniments, balm, paste, films, liquids, depending mostly on their oil in water. So as I earlier said, there is a public demand that should be the water based, so that feel light actually. If it is water based, then it feel light on the skin, it will become dry. But if it is oil based, then that is very greasy. So microemulsions are used to deliver the vaccines. So there is again very fine emulsion that is called microemulsions that used in the vaccine delivery. and they kill microbes. Local anesthetic toxicity. Lipid emulsion are effective in treating experimental model of the severe cardiotoxicity from the intravenous overdose of the local anesthetic drugs such as the bupi vaccine. राइट सो लोकल एनेस्थेटिक टॉक्सिसिटी भी हम डायरेक्टली इसके थ्रू उसको ख़त्म कर सकते हैं. एंड व्हीकल फॉर अदर मेडिकेशंस इन मेनी इंजेक्शंस. फायर फाइटिंग emulsifying agent are effective at extinguishing fires on the small thin layer spills of the flammable liquids, right? I mean in the buildings there is a CO2, I mean cylinder is there, that is actually the one example of the emulsion to effective in case of the fire fighting, right? So these are all about the your first unit, type of functional of the microbial lipoproteins, different type of the lipoprotein, SDL, LDL, and then nature of the lipid in membrane. There is an amphipathic nature of the lipid in the membrane that we have already understand, and there is a micelle formation, right? So there is a liposome formation and there is a bilayer formation. So we have understand what is the reason behind the micelle formation and what is the reason behind the liposome formation and what is the application of the emulsion, right? So there is a different kind of the emulsion that we'll use in our daily life as well as in other applications, like. So this is all about the unit first. So we have finished this unit first by this lecture. Now in future we will have the quiz and very short type question answer uh, which I will actually upload on the Google Classrooms, right? So we will do that exercise. So in the next lecture we will discuss about the unit second, that is associated with the protein, classification of the protein on the basis of the solubility, shape and structure, biological functions, their primary, secondary and tertiary structure and their super secondary structures, right? And some then related to the vitamins and porphyrins, rings, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, porphyrin and porphyrin ring system, chlorophyll and the cytochrome. So this is all about the unit second. That is the target of 15 to 16 lecture related to the unit second. So thank you so much. So for watching this video, if you have any doubt, we can discuss in the face to face in the class, in video class actually on Zoom, right? So thank you so much for watching this video.